in 5 years, have never nominated an organization. I guess I was always nervous that, if I nominated someone and they won, people would think like, oh, Joan rigged the deal. But I've had such a strong feeling about veterans, and as all of you know, I love dogs. And it was the perfect storm of finding an organization that pairs veterans and dogs. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to put it out there. One of the great things about 100 Women is that when someone nominates an organization, I don't put it out there saying Cindy Campbell did this, or Sharon Kellogg did that, or Naja did this. What we do is it's a blind vote. No one knows until an evening like this when you stand up and you introduce your nominee. So I thought to myself, who do we count on and who counts on us? And that would be veterans and wonderful dogs. And so I did all my tears when Janine walked in here tonight, and I'm so grateful. I'm sure all of you are too, that I'm not crying now. Because it was like ugly. It was like ugly tears, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed that I keep doing this, because I've never met these people before. But I read about war dogs. There was an article written about them in the paper. There's a lot about them online. And I'm so grateful to all of you that you've awarded War Dogs. Actually, interestingly enough, War Dogs was the #1 choice in every category, and four grant categories, and it was everyone's #1 choice. And so as a result, since it was everyone's #1 choice, they get the highest grant of $20,000. And I'm not going to do any closing remarks tonight, so I'm going to do them right now. But I want you all, at every table, I want you to look at the person next to you, across from you, kitty corner, and it is you alone that made this happen. 30 of our members are here tonight, 29 members weren't able to attend, but 59 women created a $20,000 grant for War Dogs Making It Home, $15,000 for Beacon Place, $10,000 to a Safe Haven, $10,000 to Journey Care, $10,000 to Emily Andre for her second year, and $10,000 to Kathleen Morris. It is a pretty remarkable feat, and I thank each and every one of you who were here, and the 29 members who were not able to make it, for making this happen. I hope you found this as rewarding an experience as I have, and from the bottom of my heart, I truly thank you for being a part of this. And we're going to close with War Dogs Making It Home, and Alana Morgan is going to come up, and No, you're going to come up, and you're going, yes you are, and then you are going to introduce Janine and Vilkas. Thank you.
Hello, I didn't know I was coming up. I founded War Dogs in late 2010, and it was to rescue dogs that were going to get put to sleep, that are in shelters, and match them up with veterans that are coming back with PTSD and TBI. I never thought it would work this well. I'm shocked at how it's worked, and it's a win-win situation. I'm going to let Janine tell you more. She's a war dog herself. She's our sole woman war dog. And she has her friend with her, Vilkas, and he was rescued. And he's rescued. They rescue each other. So this is Janine with Vilkas.
Good evening, ladies of the 100 Women Making a Difference, and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for making this evening possible for War Dogs Making It Home. My name is Janine Spears, and I am honored to be here with you this evening, along with our organization's Vice President, Elena Morgan. Our President, Ava Braverman, could not join us this evening due to the recent passing of her mother. But along with Elena, Ava, and I, on behalf of War Dogs Making It Home, we want to express our heartfelt thanks for this marvelous gift of $20,000. Ladies, we thank and applaud you for your amazing accomplishments as you strive to change lives. Please bear with me. For those of you who are unaware of this organization's purpose, please allow me to share a few moments with you to explain how this gift will be used. Your gift will provide us with the opportunity to find and save more dogs on death row, provide 100 hours of training throughout the year to veterans we match those rescued dogs to, based on that veteran's specific needs. War Dogs creates an opportunity to save 2 lives per team. The dog from death row to a new and purposeful life, and the veteran who may be suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder and its side effects, from traumatic brain injury, seizures, or even physical trauma, this veteran finds a constant companion, a helper, a friend, and a buffer. Statistics estimate that in a 24-hour period, every 70 to 80 minutes, a veteran commits suicide. Every single day. While the VA is helpful in many ways as they attempt to manage diagnosed veterans with these conditions, the problem is that they are limited in how best to treat these issues and unconditionally resort to drugs and therapeutic conversation. In many instances, that isn't enough, and that's where War Dogs comes in. As an example, in my own military career, I was one of the first women to have a combat-related job, one of the first women to be airborne as a paratrooper, and one of the first women to serve in a Special Forces unit in the United States Army. During my service, I was assaulted and nearly died from the attack. As I advanced in my career, I tried to go on as if nothing had happened, but during an airborne exercise, I was injured, damaging my spine and hips. Having been extremely athletic, I sank into depression as my ability to move was diminished. I went undiagnosed for over 18 years for severe depression, and in that time, losing my marriage, my children, my home. In the depths of despair, feeling that I could not manage the pain that had become my life, I seriously considered suicide. I became housebound with no socialization with friends or family. I was spiraling. But as you can see, I am here today with my dog Vilkas to tell you that War Dogs making it home has changed my life tenfold and saved it in many ways that the VA could not. The modality for using dogs from death row gives the dog new life and purpose as he bonds with his handler, and it is the same for the veteran. 2 lives saved in one fell swoop, each providing security, confidence, love, and lifelong friendship to the other. Your grant funding will ensure that multiple veterans and dogs will be saved in the coming year by making it possible to select, house, train, and certify new service dogs for veterans who come in, who in some cases have waited years for a service animal. Ladies, please know that it isn't just the veteran and the dogs that you are affecting. You are making a difference in the lives of families of those veterans as well. Again, I salute you and I applaud you. Thank you.
I said I wasn't going to make any closing remarks, but I just remembered this funny thing. So I sent Tom out today to do some errands. And I said to him, Vilkas needs everybody else gets a little treat, right? So Vilkas needs a treat. And any of you who know Tom will really realize how incredibly funny this is. This is what he gets the dog. Seriously, does that look like a pair of boobs? What is the story with that? So anyway, from Janine told me. They look like blue boobs. Oh, whatever. Tom, oh my God, he's so crazy. Oh, because it was hanging like this. He's like, oh, whatever. So anyway, Janine taught me that, thank you for going out and getting this. Janine taught me that her service dog is her dog, and so I'm going to put this back in the bag, and she is going to present it to her beautiful, beautiful dog. Privately. Who said? Yeah, privately. They're going to have a private moment. Thank you so much. As I said, almost $600,000 has gone back into our communities. $229,000 this year, with 156 members. I hope we continue to grow. And thank you so much. And thank you to the people who serve us and their friends who need us. Thank you.
Thank you.